Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Chrissy with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for spending your morning with us. We appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by 95 Bravo in Otterburn. 95 Bravo is your local gun shop. They are all about safety. They're all about getting you set with your first gun. Maybe you want a customized gun, customized holster. It's veteran owned and operated. That is 95 Bravo, 110 South Main Street in Otterburn. Also want to visit Jasper County REMC on their website, jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold. If you visit jasperremc.com, make sure you click on Connect to find out more about their internet. All right. We are also up on video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate it. It makes us part of all the algorithms that Chrissy's afraid of, and will change your whole world, and they will take over you, and they will make you forget your own name. That's what happens with your algorithms.
I'm telling you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Some of us just like our world's expanded. Some of us just don't want the same thing over and over again, Chrissy Martin. Some of us want to learn new things and be free.
What a role reversal this is. That's so funny. It's so not true.
Yes, it's exactly the opposite of what's true. Yes. Of course, I'm the one who always likes to do the same things over and over and over again. But I have noticed that, like, I look in the recommended, like, I like that. But then I also subscribe to a bunch of channels.
Yeah.
So then I go to my subscriptions and I get to see all the new stuff that the subscribers use. It's actually why I subscribe to our channel too, so I can see. I have a different login than the Touhyville login, so I get to see what everybody else sees, so I know what's happening there with all that stuff. So yeah. So anyway, our poll question up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages, as well as the Touhyville Show Facebook page, is asking you if you what you argue about on the television. So you can check that out as well. You can share your comments with us on all the pages that you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching. So I came across this because you and I were kind of talking about it. I don't know if we talked about it on the air. I think we talked about it off the air, like how much money we would have to make to be financially secure. Like how much money we feel like we should have in the bank to be financially secure.
Okay.
And I was curious. I was talking to my folks about it.
Yeah.
Because I was curious at what point they felt like they were like, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, I actually was only talking to my mom about it now that I think about it. And I don't think she grasped the question. So she said that she felt secure once me and my sister got a little older and they were both working. So she didn't give me a number. She just felt that the combination of those two incomes is where she felt like they were totally secure then.
Gotcha.
You know, she said up until then, she thought about selling one of us off to another family.
Yeah.
But once she had a job, she was like, that's fine.
Right.
You know?
Then thought better of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I assumed that they were going to sell off my sister. I mean, I didn't ask. I assumed that
It's
was
best to leave that one. Maybe just leave it
gonna be
alone.
the case. It was
Yeah.
probably who they were going to dump off. I'm guessing. Just taking a guess. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm thinking. But I came across this article, and it said more than 2,500 U.S. adults said they would need to earn, on average, $233,000 a year to feel financially secure.
What?
That's the look I made, too, when I saw the article.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a lot. I think that's a lot of money.
I got to math it out. Hang on one second.
You math it out.
What is that?
Chrissy's having some math issues today. You math it out. And did you want me to turn off the video so you can take your shoes off?
No.
So, okay, I'm just checking.
$4,400 a week.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
What? That's what you need to be sick. What are you buying?
It,
Come on, I'm annoyed just by this conversation. What is it you need? Come on.
so earlier today, we were talking about things that we think that we're good at.
Right.
One of yours would be thinking you're good at not judging. Because your face tells different.
Yeah, I'm weird with money. I know that, but
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because I've not had it and I've had, you know what I mean? Like I just know. I don't know. Anyway.
I get it. Now,
Yeah.
how's this for a little change on that? So, to feel financially secure,
Yeah.
they say on average 233,000. So that means some said more, some said less.
Okay,
The
so does that
average-
means you're not having a budget? Like, what's financially secure mean? What does that mean? What does that phrase encompass?
Well, I think that would be different for other
Spending
people
freely
too.
and yeah, because even if I'm a millionaire, I'm having a budget. It's just good sense.
CENTS.
Uh-huh.
I think financial security means something different to a lot of different people.
Okay, yeah.
I think some
that's-
people feel like they could handle any catastrophe, if it came up. Some people might feel it means like the Dave Ramsey thing, have 6 months of bills in the bank. I think financial security means something different to a lot of people. This article says, of course, there is no objective or right answer to the questions. What it takes for one person to feel financially comfortable or like they're set for life can depend on their early childhood experiences with money, how much they perceive those around them to have, their current financial situation, their cost of living in their area, if they've thought about it, what's the most important thing to them in their lives financially. So it's different to all kinds of people.
Yeah. The actual definition is having enough money to fund your lifestyle and have enough put towards your financial goals. So to get everything you need to have happen in the month plus set aside money.
Which is different for everybody.
Yeah.
My financial goals might be different than yours, and my getting by for the month is probably different than yours.
Yeah.
I live by myself. You have 30,000 people living in your home. So, it's all
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
You have to feed your children
Yeah.
and your children's friends when they
Sure.
show up. You don't
Yeah.
want them to go walk in your house and you go, you don't want to be that mom. We don't have any
No.
food. You're going to have to leave. We're making dinner. We don't have enough for you. You have to go.
No,
Don't
I'm
be
always
that
like, you want to
person.
stay and eat?
Right?
What do you
Listen,
need? What do you want?
You wanted to get them food, and they were just here at the station yesterday.
I know. Why didn't I bring donuts? I don't know
Because
what
we
I was
don't do
thinking.
that for anyone. But
Oh man,
they're old enough. They could have stopped for donuts on the way in.
they could have.
They could have.
Yeah,
They
but
could
I
have brought
like-
us donuts. Now that I think back about it.
Sure, yeah,
How about
yeah,
that
yeah.
for a little bit of thing? Bring your mom something.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, none of that's why you called. So $233,000 a year.
Yeah.
The average to feel financially secure. $483,000 annually to feel rich or attain financial freedom, according to the survey. So almost more than double. Right? No, almost double.
Oh my gosh.
No, more than double. More than double.
I want to
Yeah.
get a hold of all of these people's bank statements. Let me look at all of the numbers.
Have you? We talked about it a little bit. Did you watch the Rami
Yes.
SETI thing?
Yeah, it was
about
really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, have you checked out his podcast?
I have not.
I was watching one the other day.
Wait, oh, it's a watch, not a listen?
Both. You can do
Okay,
either one. He does
okay.
it on video. You can listen to it if you
All
want.
right.
I like YouTube. Like I
What's
was
it
saying.
called? I don't know.
So, I think How to Make You Rich. I Want to Make You Rich. How to
Okay.
Get Rich.
How to get rich?
Something,
Okay.
whatever. It was the same as the Netflix show. It was
Yeah.
The podcast. So he was talking to a woman who, refuses to spend.
Okay.
And I think, and don't hold me to it, but I'm trying to remember. I think they have like $4.2 million in their bank account, and still refuses to spend anything. Like she just won't. Like she's just not feeling secure. And her husband is like, could we buy some things? Like, could we maybe upgrade to 2-ply? I mean, just something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just
Right. Yeah.
everybody's different. Everybody's got their own way of being financial secure.
Yeah.
So they see a big income isn't necessarily a guarantee of financial security. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, not saving much, or carrying big debts, like you said, you might be making $1 million a year, but if you're not budgeting and you're spending $1.5 million a year,
Right.
you're in trouble.
Then you're over your, yeah.
Yep, you're in trouble. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. What is a lot to some people is not necessarily close to a lot for other people. It's just
Yeah.
the way you choose and decide to live. Speaking of money, it's summer vacation time. Lots
Yes.
of folks going off and doing things. Here's some tips from Refinery 29, one of the 16,402 different websites that I go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about. 4 tips to save money on summer vacation.
Okay.
Let's see if these are any that you've already done.
Okay.
Book your plane tickets now. They say in the summertime is a good time to book them. Try to book your plane tickets a few weeks or months in advance. Last minute sales used to be common, but not so much anymore. So
Oh.
they're saying book them as far ahead as possible
Oh,
to,
all right.
to do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Plus, then it's already paid for, so you don't have to worry about paying for that, plus paying for the thing, plus paying for the stuff while you're gone. Yeah.
And I think a lot of times, like those sites and stuff, will
Mm-hmm.
have deals that if the tickets go down, you can usually work out a thing where you
Oh.
save on it, I think.
Yeah.
Be flexible. If you're flexible on your dates and destinations, you can get a way better chance of scoring a good deal on plane tickets and hotels.
Yeah.
That's true. If you go to some of these places, they'll say, give your flexible dates and like expand it, and you'll see how much it can save you.
Yeah.
So these are all like on plane tickets and stuff like that. So it's not really like the way you and I were talking about saving on a vacation, but
Yeah.
try to take your trip in late August. They say it's likely to have better prices than July. Sure, because the kids are back at school. So what?
Oh, yeah. July's the worst time to travel.
Yeah, that makes sense. And travel on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Those are generally the cheapest days to fly, while Fridays and Sundays are usually the most expensive.
Yeah.
If people try to do a weekend, they do try to do Friday to Sunday, or
Oh,
So
yeah.
But yeah, you and I were talking about there's lots of different ways that you can save when you go on regular family vacations.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like you can like have smaller areas, save on going out to eat by getting like an Airbnb where you can cook and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
I found that going to an Airbnb over a hotel was way better.
Yes.
For food wise, being able to cook, being
Noise
able to do
level.
things. Well,
We're
yes.
always worried about being too loud in a hotel. And when we rent a whole house, does not matter how loud we are.
Well, you guys also travel with a menagerie like Noah. I mean, it's like, you're like,
Yeah, but like even if we play a game or something, we're going to
Yeah.
be loud no matter what. We're
Yeah.
just, there's a lot of us and we're loud.
well, and it's hard to do that in a hotel, like play a game.
Yeah.
You've got two beds and there are beds, and
Yeah.
like it's just it's awkward. It doesn't work,
Yeah.
And of course, just speaking of beds, your son texted me and asked if on vacation he could have a bed. He would like to have a bed next time. You can save money by when there's 12 people and you only have 8 beds. That's another way to save. Yeah,
Sure. Well, that's
I'm teasing.
he really
Chrissy.
did say this.
He did, but this is from when he was really young.
Yeah,
I'm just
when he was
teasing.
little. But he's right. Like the last time I'm trying to think. The last time we rented a house, I think he was on the couch. We do everything in birth order, so there's no fighting. So he does end up with the short end of the stick sometimes because he's the last man on the totem pole.
See, my family should do that because the last time all of us, now not in Michigan,
Yeah.
I had my own place in Michigan, but when we all go to my parents' place, I get a fold-out bed in the laundry room. So I mean, it's
Like a cot?
yes. Well, it's not a cot. It's it's got a mattress and everything.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
it's comfortable to sleep on.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just that I sleep in what would essentially be a hallway. It's the bed touches both walls.
Okay.
And I just kind of climb in from the end. So,
Nice.
but I'm not the last born. I was the firstborn.
Yeah.
So I like your rule.
Yeah, we do everything in birth order.
Yeah.
Like where they sit in the car I mean, always birth order. There were never fights about that.
Listen, I don't know what to tell you, Kim. I was here on Earth first.
Yeah.
So I get to go.
That's just how it goes.
That's how it
Yeah.
is. That's how it works.
They have
So,
never questioned it, and it's never been, that's just how it is. They just know.
I
That's
like it. I like it. Your husband says you're always loud, Chrissy. Listen,
I don't know what to tell you.
you picked her.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's
Here you go, buddy.
and I don't find that to be the case though. I don't find you to be always loud.
No?
Only when you're on the phone.
He's probably talking about like when he's trying to sleep and I'm, tearing apart the cabinets with all the pots and pans or something.
Well, that might be a thing.
Because that happens.
Yeah, that perhaps could be a thing. I'm with you there. If someone is trying to sleep
Yeah.
and you're pulling apart the pots and pans in the cabinet,
Yeah.
that's. I did find that to be a man-woman thing.
Okay.
When men get up, we try to be as quiet as possible so no one else wakes up. We try to do the things and very gently.
never gets up
and,
before
you
me.
know,
Never.
and- no.
No.
Oh. And when women get up, they're like, okay, well, if I'm awake, everyone should be. Let's make eggs and bacon and bang things like crazy. And did I wake you? Did I?
Oh.
Well, yeah, you were lighting off fireworks in the kitchen. What? I mean, of course you woke me. Yeah. And your husband says, yes, don't be around her on the phone. Listen, I'm not around her on the phone. I have an office on the whole other side of the business, of the
I don't
building.
know why I do that. Why do I get so loud on the phone? It makes no sense.
I have more than once gotten up to check that you're okay. When you're on the phone. And now I've started to realize, oh, she's just on the phone.
For whatever reason, I go into decibel 10 or whatever when I'm on the
Listen.
phone. They can't possibly hear me down inside the phone.
Right. It's something. And here's the thing. So I used to regularly have to check on Cheryl because she'd be watching some kind of Lifetime movie or something, some kind of murder thing.
Yeah.
And there would be a sudden, like, and I'm like, are you all right? And
Yeah.
I started to realize, no. But now, if someone was to come in and get her, I wouldn't know. Like,
No.
it's like the boy who cried wolf. It's just,
Right, yeah.
It's probably just the TV. It's probably just
Yeah.
the TV. It's fine. Yeah. So I've started to stop checking on you. So I hope no one comes in and goes back to your office and attacks you, because you
I
might be
don't think
screaming
so.
for something.
Yeah, but you'd never
And I'll
know.
think, oh, because he's just on the phone.
Yeah.
There she is on the phone again.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. And then I go back there, and then you're murdered.
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, oh no, she wasn't on the phone this time. Oh no.